Hey guys, welcome back to Sunny Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's reading is about what is going on at the moment with someone you have on your mind. So we have three piles that you can choose from. So if you know that this person is either a love interest, an ex-love, etc. So pile one is love. What's going on with family? If it's a family member, someone you're speaking to, you're not speaking to, pile two, family. And pile three is work, having to do with a colleague, a work boss, or whatever. So love, family, work. Pile one, love. Pile two, family. Pile three, work. So if you want to find out for all of them, you can watch the whole reading. And yeah, you need to have someone in mind, of course. So we're gonna get started with pile number one, which is love. What's going on with them? What's happening at this moment? If you have someone in mind right now, when it comes to love, either it is an ex-partner, someone you're interested in knowing, a crush, pile number one. Actually, I have to get an oracle first. When it comes to love, pile one. There we go. Higher consciousness. Pile one. What is going on with them? Pile one. Right now, they have a series of events happening, and they're actually opening up themselves to new beginnings, new things, new options, because their consciousness is growing. So things could be happening around them. I'm hearing trouble things, things that they did not expect, events, even people coming, leaving their life. Definitely things that are unexpected are happening right now for them. And they're attracting this. They don't realize that they're actually attracting this to grow, and with the higher consciousness to specifically open up to a new consciousness level. Some of them have been curious about spirituality, reading about spirituality, maybe getting involved in some kind of that, some kind of practice. And also, by when I'm hearing they are determined, they are feeling very strong will to do something specific. Let's get an oracle from the rose cards. Pile one. What is going on with this person in your mind when it comes to love? This person. Pile one, we have manifestation. Yes, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So definitely some of them are trying to manifest something. Some of them are working with the law of attraction, law of manifestation. Really, people are showing them that the events happening around them, situations, people, they're showing them that yes, whatever I am thinking about, I'm attracting. I told you, they are learning to attract things towards themselves, or they might not be aware of it. They're starting to understand that. So thoughts become things. This is something that they're working through, or they're understanding, they're learning about. Let's get to the tarot. Pile one. What is going on with this person? Pile number one. Let's get more details right now. What's going on with this person right now? We have the star, the moon, the lovers. Wow. And the king of cups. A lot of things are happening for them. In the background, they might not be clear why all of this is happening. Some of them, it has to do with their family, Ten of Pentacles. But a lot of things are happening. I told you, events, things happening around them, pushing them to grow, pushing them to connect to a certain spirituality, even teaching them to believe in something, have hope again. So some of them could have been atheists, could have been like blocked when it comes to their heart chakra, their third eye. This is shifting. What is going on with them? What else? Pile one, let's see. There is something about their behavior in relationships when it comes to love, to their relationships, their love relationships. that they are being conscious. They like subconsciously used to push people away, or I'm hearing they could have been emotionally unavailable. They're being shown that events, things happening, people, they're showing them their subconscious push, the way they used to treat others, especially when it comes to love. And they're not even aware that they're making choices where they end up pushing people away from them, or they end up just showing up as emotionally unavailable. That people try to get to know them, get intimate with them, but they can't. They just block that. People come towards them, they block that. They're starting to understand that. Some of them are dreaming about old relationships. Some of them are actually dreaming about you, having dreams around that when they dream. It's interesting. And again, in some ways, this is bringing them hope. So they could have been betrayed. They could have had like difficult relationships in the just recent past that is bringing them hope. Ultimately, it's showing them the path. It's helping them heal. It's interesting, isn't it, Pile One? And I have, by the way, strong Cancer. We have Aquarius. We all have also have Gemini energy, Pile One. What else? What else is happening right now with them? What's going on with them? Okay. We have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, oof, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Some of them, they've been just recently going through a lot of issues with an ex-partner, or they just released a partner here. I'm hearing a third party for some of you. But something here about a relationship that was going on and wasn't going so well. They are releasing that, or like trying to let go of that. If it's an ex-husband, an ex-wife, or someone that you lived with at some point here, Pile One, they're learning to find happiness. They understand that they couldn't make you happy, or things really didn't work out in that sense. Again, they were blocked. I'm also hearing some of them were not ready for family, were not ready to settle down with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. They were not ready to learn to build or to grow together. They're understanding that. Eight of Swords, they're being blocked from love right now, or from being in a new relationship or being intimate with someone until they understand that. Yes, exactly. And if it's not an ex-love, what's going on here with this person? If it's just a crush or someone you have like you're wondering about at this moment, this person right now could be working on their happiness. They're really trying to build themselves up, especially when it comes emotionally. They understand that they need to open their heart in order to let other people in. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the energy here in the reverse. They've been cold, they've been distant. They're realizing what blocks them in relationships. This is a lot of growth here, Fire One. A lot of growth happening. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yes, they could be seeing 10-10. You guys could be seeing 10-10. This is a confirmation for you, Pile One. Yes, a lot of things really that happen in their families, a lot of things that happen with their grandparents, their parents, that were really kind of projected onto them. They picked up from their family, their parents, or the people who took care of them. And this created a lot of obstacles, Ten of Wands, things that they couldn't handle. They just couldn't handle being responsible, couldn't handle taking that on themselves. Yes, judgment. They're kind of judging themselves at this moment. They kind of could have judged themselves, or they could have had a family member kind of being a reality check for them. Like, hey, you need to wake up. You need to take responsibility for what you've done. You need to stop struggling like this, or hurting others. Yes, Nine of Cups. Not everything is about you. There could have been a selfishness here that they're releasing. Interesting. Yes, with the Hierophant. Definitely having to do with healing, like family patterns. So that's what's going on with them, Pile One. I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comment section. I love you. I'm going to family now. Pile Two. You guys chose family. You want to know what's going on with them, and this is. Oops. We're talking about family wise. Okay. So this could be a sibling, cousin, a brother, a mother, father. What's going on with them? Pile number two. Getting an oracle first. We have root chakra. Somehow I knew this was going to come up. Wow. Pile number two, the root chakra. Just know that whatever is like, if you haven't spoken to these people from your family for a while, or if they're not around, or you don't know much what's going on with them, whatever trouble they were in back then, they're still in right now. There is a certain instability here, insecurity. They could be going on and on with certain patterns. They just don't see it. Something that is subconscious here. I'm hearing primal needs not being met and they're not aware why. So, for some of you, these people right now are going through money issues. Are they having to deal with, yeah, money issues, career issues, um, finding security here, stability. If they were fighting with you, pile two, just know that they're still fighting with each other. It's not you, basically. You haven't brought fight in their life or conflict. Now that you left or you're not talking to them so much, they're still fighting. And also, I'm hearing if you're trying to protect yourself from them, you did the right thing, pile two. All right, what's going on with them? Pile number two. What's going on with these family members? Let's get a rose oracle. Yeah. Overcoming obstacle, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. Yes, they're going through obstacles again. Things that they still need to overcome. Every time they need to get back on their feet, try to find a way out of difficult situations. Yeah, they're struggling here. With the root chakra, they feel that everything is an obstacle. And for some, actually, they're really thinking that you used to help them in that way. I don't know, some of you could have given finances, you guys could have given some kind of stability. Maybe you helped them find security within themselves. They could have projected these obstacles onto you, like, oh, it's pile two who's always bringing obstacles, always bringing their problems to us. And they're realizing, actually, no, it's them. Okay, pile two. What's happening with these family members? The Hangman, the Empress, Eight of Wands. They are stuck on you, pal, too, especially if you haven't spoken to them. They really want to know what's happening with you. I'm hearing analysis paralysis. Some of them are trying to figure you out or trying to know who you are now or who are you becoming with the Empress energy. You're showing up as this Empress because you've grown so much since then. Or they see you starting to grow so fast, and there is a disconnect here, pile two, a disconnect from them. It's like they feel with the rat, look at this, they feel like a rat and you're like this beautiful empress. They feel like, why am I stuck? What's going on with me? There's something about that. I try to create new things, I try to start over, but nothing is really working with all this rain falling. It's like there's always obstacles, always obstacles, always something on the way. And they're looking at you and they're like, what's going on? Why are you so abundant? And with the Eight of Wands, they're trying to communicate with you. I feel some of you, either you block them or they're trying to communicate subconsciously, or maybe I'm hearing they've been trying to send you emails, you're not watching, you're not reading. With the Eight of Wands, even when you guys speak to them, if you do speak to these people, Eight of Wands, the communication is not clear. They just don't know what you're doing, or you could be like hiding a few things or not telling them everything. Eight of Wands, let's see. Yes, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There is something that is moving fast for you and they don't know why. Like, what have you done? Eight of Swords. This is something they're still thinking about. A lot of the time they think about. They're not telling you. They don't know how to ask, or they could be asking you questions, but you kind of going around it, or you're not clear. At least they don't feel that you're clear. Some of you are actually telling them things, but they don't. It's like you telling them something here and they understand it here. They're not aligned with you, so they don't understand what you're trying to say. You could have even helped them or tried to help them with your words, like, hey, how about you do this? Or I'm going to help you transform your life. I'm going to do this and this with you. Let's work on this. And in some ways, It's not working. Eight of Swords, they stay stuck. They don't understand why, you know? Pie number two. What's going on with these family members? What's going on with these family members? We have King of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse, and Eight of Cups. Yes. The bottom of the deck, it's the Six of Swords. Wow, look at this. Pile number two, these family members feel that you've moved on in some way, whether you are around them or not. It's like your thought patterns, who you are, what you're actually aspiring to. Things have changed, has shifted, and with the Ten of Wands, they can't keep up. They feel like, oh, I wish I knew what's going on, or I wish I could keep up. Four of Swords in reverse. They're very worried or they're very stressed out about it. They can't like rest when it comes to this. And King of Cups, Eight of Cups. Pile two, some of you have chosen other people, friends, new family members, maybe. You've chosen people who are more aligned with your own energy. They're very jealous when it comes to that. They can't stand this idea of you moving with new people. Like I'm seeing you moving with a new crowd, or you're starting to think about moving with a new crowd with Eight of Cups. You left them behind. They feel like, oh, now I'm not good enough, now you don't care, now, like, oh, you're changed, and you might hear those comments, especially if you're talking to them, but in some ways they feel you're emotionally detached. They used to hurt you, they used to connect or trigger you in some way, and now you're emotionally detached with the Eight of Cups. You followed your own road, you followed your own thought patterns, you followed your highest good, you decided to follow your own highest good. Ace of Swords. So their thoughts, sorry, their speech, they used to speak to you, maybe create conflict or put some kind of triggering thing in your head. This is not working anymore. It's just not working. And they want to speak. If you guys are not talking to them, by the way, they're trying to manifest with the Magician an opportunity to talk to you, to say something, to discuss something. Yeah, they're trying. Some of you, they tried. They actually called you, or they're like the Two of Cups. They even tried to offer you something. You are not, or you're just kind of moving on, or it's just very difficult to get track of your energy. Seven of Cups, they're in illusions. They're trying to understand. They can't get it. They don't get it. They don't know. And they're surprised. Strength, they're surprised with your strength, with your ability to move forward, that you can actually do what you want to do. You have more confidence. That's very difficult for them to understand. Why? The High Priestess, yes, everything, it seems hidden, or it's very difficult to understand. All right, pile two, I hope this was useful. I love you guys so much. Bye. Hello, pile three, you guys chose work, so you want to know what's going on with them, whether it is a colleague, an old boss, a current colleague, a current boss. What is going on with someone you have in mind and that you have a working relationship with? Let's get an oracle. What's going on with that person? We have the Divine Rising, number 25, which is a 7. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, I feel these people or this person, colleague, boss, whatever, at this moment, um, it's just so many problems creating a new path for them. They have to choose new ways, new solutions, new projects, definitely a new path for them because of the conflicts or the multiple difficulties they're going through. They could have been going through this for past year, 7 months. They have to choose a new path, new way. It's not easy. They're struggling with that. By number 3. This person could have favored certain ways, certain people. They could have been unfair in some ways when it comes to that. It's just coming back to haunt them right now. And they need to, like, again, they're going through times where there are many problems, many complications, consequences, and they need to choose differently. They need to choose a new path, and it's difficult. It's very difficult. They know they do. Some of them, they're trying to quit their job. Not all, but some of them, they are. They're actually trying to find a new job or something else because it's just become so difficult to handle. They could have people behind their back trying to find out what they're doing, trying to like pressure them. I see here maybe they could have two managers at the same time, two supervisors. They're just struggling. Oh my God, yes, they are. So many things here, and they need rest. This is the first thing I'm picking up. They need rest. They're just stressed as hell. Very difficult here. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get a rose oracle before we go to the tarot. Pile number 3. What is going on with them? Be open to change. Yes, they have to open up to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. Interesting. I heard change management. Some of them are in change management. They used to be maybe champions when it comes to change management, or they believe that they're good at it, but they're actually not. Um, anyway, this is definitely something for someone here. Be open to change. They're not open to change, or they're struggling with that. They know that they need to change things. Also, something about receptivity. This could be someone who's always doing or trying to push things, and they are supposed to be receptive right now, and they're trying to learn that change leads to growth. They understand that they need to grow when it comes to their career. There's something blocking that growth though. Okay, pile number 3. What is going on with this person at work? Colleague, boss. What's going on here? Pile number 3. What do you need to know right now? Ooh. They are talking. Like I need pile 3. This person, whoever this person is, they need to speak. They need to talk to someone. They need to vent. They could be venting to their colleague, their family, but again, it's not enough. It's just not enough. Pile number 3. We have the World, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. They need to close something. Like I said, let go of the old. With the Four of Swords, there's resistance to that. And Knight of Pentacles, yes. They're just way too slow. It's almost like the universe is telling them, you're too slow to make things happen. You're not listening. And that's, you're missing the signs. You're not listening. You've been trying to send you signs here, Four of Swords, explaining things to you synchronistically, but you're not listening. That's why things are not moving forward. And yeah, so they are like, they're really struggling. You know, you can hear someone started talking in the background. You see that? For me, that's the kind of confusion they have right now in their head. You know, it's like pile number 3. I'm hearing I am supposed to be here. Why am I here? I'm supposed to have accomplished so much. Why am I still struggling to move forward? Why is my promotion so slow? There's something about that. Yeah, judgment. Right now they're going through a judgment period. Some of them are being criticized at work. Some of them are going through like a trial, or they're going through a time where they need to prove themselves, you know. They could be cuts, they could be budget cuts, they could be struggling with that, or being afraid to like be the one to be released from their job. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Magician. Wow. Pile 3. They could have had a recent conversation here, pile 3. They have had a recent, maybe it is with you, or you guys had a conversation with them at some point. They are reminded of that. They're like, oh my God, pile 3 kind of showed me the way, or pile 3 tried to help me in some way, or pile 3 has had some kind of wisdom to share and I didn't listen. I was distracted. I was too much in my head. Yes, 5 of Wands. I was looking at the other people. Like there's just too many struggles at the time, or everything is, there's so much competition all the time. They are distracted with that. Instead of listening to the words you could have shared with them or tried to share with them, you could have tried to show them a way or give them specific steps or a new outlook, actually help them to change, you know. Yes, with the Tower, yes, you guys could have gone through a conflict here, or they're being remembered of some kind of conflict they had. Yes, they're remembering that. What else? What's going on with them at the current moment? By the way, if this is someone you were in competition with, let's say it's someone that you were supposed to get this job, this is the person who got it. I want to know what's happening with them specifically. I want to know specifically for those people in that situation. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oof. They have the King of Swords in reverse, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups. If that's your case, if you've been in competition and this person got whatever the job and they were not supposed to, or they were favored in some ways they were not supposed to, just know that whoever they're surrounded by right now is a big struggle. They're kind of like being receiving whatever they gave to you, whatever behavior they had with you, they're being like receiving it back. King of Swords energy, they have a very nasty boss here, very very nasty boss or very nasty colleagues. Three of Pentacles in reverse, and clarity is near. Like they know what to do to release this. They know they need to to walk away or to walk back and talk to you, apologize to you, especially if they did something, but walk away. They know they're being shown that clarity, but they don't want to go for it. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. They know they need to free themselves from this energy. So very difficult, by the way, if you're in that connection, that specific situation. Okay, anything else for Pi 3? What's going on with the person they have in mind in their job? Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Wow, Page of Swords. So much thoughts going on in their head, not going well. Justice in reverse. Bad karma. They're receiving bad karma of whatever happened. It was with you for some, or something else that they've done in the past. Six of Wands. They really wanted to win. They pushed so hard to win on something, and they were not supposed to win. Bad karma is returned to them. Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. So whatever they feel they won, at some point, is actually very stressful right now for them. It's violent, aggressive. People around them are not, they're just very stressed at the time. They can't sleep. They could have insomnia. They could have so much work to do. It's just not fun. Page of Swords, so much confusion in their head. And it's just a lot of stress. They can't stand it anymore. Pi 3. Let's see. Yeah, so something here is causing them so much stress. This job, or the people around them. Seven of Wands. Yeah, they have to defend themselves all the time. You see, like if they have they have to prove themselves. Which is horrible. Three of Pentacles. So the people around them, the people they work for or their colleagues. So just know things are not so rosy here. Eight of Pentacles again in reverse, you guys. So things are not great. So in case you were wondering, you have the answer. Please let me know if this resonated. Let me know who this was for you. I love you guys so much. See you later. Bye.